day 21 of 90. Welcome back for viewing my 90-day healing challenge. Those who already know, I'm only recording 90 days. Healing is a lifelong process, so let's just go into it. So today I want to talk about basically you're not for everybody, and I'm talking to myself with this, I'm talking to you guys for this. You are not for everybody, and you got to be okay with it. Like, I'm gonna speak from my own experience. I was a child that I'm one of my attributes is I'm very honest. Not brutally honest, like I'm very honest. I'll tell you how it is, how I feel, or like with anything. And some of you may be able to relate by being born into a family where honesty was not really valued. Like, honesty may have triggered something in your parents where they had to face some certain kind of realities that maybe they wanted to run away from, they didn't want to hear about. And that's the same with people day to day, right? So that doesn't devalue you as a person. That's actually a skill. That's actually not even a skill. That's your talent. That's your God-given, that's your attribute to yourself. A lot of people will value honest people. For those who don't value honest people, for those who cannot face themselves, that's something that's not having to do anything with you. That has to do with the type of person. And you may put yourself, like I've known myself, like I'm reflecting a lot in this, challenge. I know for myself, I have put myself in environments, or I have not even put myself in environments. Sometimes I'm in environments and I don't want to be in them, but if some environments you can't avoid, like your job. You can't avoid certain environments, until you leave your job, but you might be in places and spaces where people don't value like your God-given attributes, skills, talents, and when it's rejected like that, you could feel like you're not enough. So you keep trying and trying to basically make people that are not for you, who don't even really like you, not even really don't like you, straight up they don't like you, try to like you. And honestly, it's just a waste of time for you to do that. You have to be comfortable with, I tell my daughter all the time, you have to be comfortable with not everybody liking you. And they may have their own perception. Some people, they listen to other people and, they make up their own decision about how they feel about someone. I would really discourage anyone to do that, because you have to, you don't know what's in somebody else's heart. Some people are used by, evil, wickedness, and they don't even know it. So they may not like somebody just cause and say certain things or feel a certain way, and it's really not godly in them. It's just really the evil that's taking over them to try to use, that person. I hope that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Please hit like if you do. I don't want to get too deep into that. If you have any questions, you could always put it in the chat, but honestly, I'm going to assume that you understand if you don't say anything. So what do you do when you're not for everyone? You make sure that you are around people that value you. It sounds simple. If you have a really kind heart where you just want to help others and be around, just help and just share with people and just, be there for people and be a brighter space, bright light for them. And like myself, I'm describing myself when I'm talking, but I'm saying that I know that there's other people like that. It's hard to step away, because it's just you want to help, but honestly, like I said, you're gonna be spending so much energy and it's going to basically drain you. You have to put yourself around people that are like-minded, or honestly that people that gravitate towards you. There's so many people on this planet. It's going to be so many people that gravitate towards you because they, not even without you even having to speak, they could just sense your aura. They can sense your personality. They know, you know, like God tells people who is who. God speaks to you. You already know when you're around somebody who you're around. Like, you really got to understand who you're around and just pray to God for discernment. If you're like confused and you're not sure, pray to God for discernment, because God will tell you every single time. So I did write some things down, so because I don't want to miss out on telling you guys anything in this message on day 21. Constantly think about what are your own gifts, your talents, and your abilities. I know my ability and one of my gifts is the gift of honesty. Not a lot of people can handle it. Not a lot of people value it. And, you know, just be around people that accept it, you know, because if not, then it's really going to take away from your own perception of yourself. It could really trigger you into thinking negatively about yourself, and you should never do that. And you know, you're enough. You know, you're enough in your values. So I think that is all for this video. I know that I had another video that I wanted to do, another realization that I wanted to do, but I don't want to make this too long. So thank you so much for watching it. This is day 21 of 90 self-healing challenge, where I'm just tapping into self more, and really basically the only change that I'm doing, because I've seen a lot of people do this challenge, and like, I'm not talking to men, no, I'm talking to any gender, okay? Anybody that's positive. I'm not cutting men out. But what I will say is the only thing that I'm doing differently is that, okay, I had to switch positions, and my apologies for the way I was sitting if I offended anyone. But if I did offend anyone, you shouldn't be watching for that long, right? So anyway, I said all that to say, the only difference that I'm making a part of this 90-day challenge so far has been just being around things that make me happy, doing things that make me happy, and walking away from anything or anyone that makes me question what love is. So if you want to join the challenge with me, please do hit like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for sticking through with me. And of course, the sirens, you already know what it is. You already know where we at, New York City for you. Peace and love.